Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We're back, and we had some trades in our Cubs franchise. We got Brendan Moyer and Jose Torres. We gave up Ronald Rosales. So, got some old bullpens arm. We're going into the game against the Brewers. We are 33-21. The Brewers are 24-27. We are trailing the Cardinals by a couple of games. We won't see them until another 2 weeks, I believe. And so here we are at Wrigley going up against the Brewers. And we're going to see the rookie come out here, Chad Crow, come up against this lineup with Thames, the highlight. Crow has been kind of efficient here, kind of efficient there. Has had 4 no decisions, but he is 2-4 with a 2.45 ERA. So we'll see what he can do. He's getting a lot of strikeouts recently as well, so we'll see if we can get that streak on. First batter, and looks like Schwarber loses that in the sun, and it looks like it might have hit him in the head. We're going to have the trainers go out and look at him. It looks like he has nothing more than a bruise, but we're going to take him out, and Happ is going to go out there in the outfield to go for him. No, that's Albert Amora playing in left field. And so the next one, 2-2 count. It's a swing and a miss, and that will be the first strikeout today. Another 1-2 count and a sweeping curve up and inside, and Crow will get out of the inning. So here we are with Rizzo, and he's going to ground out the short in the bottom of the frame, and we're back to the top. And there's the next batter, forcing him on the outside corner. No hope in getting that one. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. And here Almora is just staring at that one. Thought it was going to be more of a fastball. It came with an off speed. But here Happ is going to go with 2 outs. Going to have a single straight back up the middle. See if we can get something here. And it's going to be Contreras. Contreras right back over the middle, but it's a slow roller. Having to come over from short to make a play there, but he does get it in time. And we'll go into the top of the third, 1-2 count. And that is a slider up in the zone. And just staring at that one. And now the next batter. A 4-seam. He's way behind that one. And just all smiles here by Crow. And now he's going to come with the bat. And that's going to be straight up the middle and past a diving Shaw at second. And that will be a leadoff single. And that's the pitcher, Crow. And here is Hayward, a single on the left side. And we got 2 on, no outs. So we'll see here. We have Baez. Baez is going to get under. It looked like he just could not get it square there, and he's going to foul out to the first baseman in foul territory. But next is Bryant. He's going to hit a high fly ball. Easy playable in right, and the runners will hold their bases. So it's all up to Rizzo here. Rizzo going to hit one. And that is going to fall in front. And he dives. The left fielder misses. And so that's going to clear and get to Crow and Hayward around. Rizzo's going to stop at second just to play it safe. And that is a 2-run double off of the mistake out in left field. Should not have dived. Should have just played the ball. And we probably would have had a play at the plate as Crow, just in the next top of the frame in the fourth, get strikeouts. You're going to see the next batter, and that's another slider on the outside. So Shaw is swinging and missing at that one. We're going to go to the top of the fifth. Still on his game is Chad Crow, doing work out here. But with 1 on, we're going to see a high fly ball deep into center field, and that's going to be caught. Almost putting 2 more on the board. I believe that there was Chris Bryant, but we're back up in the 6th. Bryant, hard-handled ball at third, does stop it, so preventing the runners from advancing. Goes a slow roller going down the baseline. That's Braun with that one. 1-2 count. Slider, there it is on Ray. That's a big strikeout there. Crow trying to work out of this inning. The 2-2 count, and it's right over to Baez over at short. Russell has the day off today, and that will get out of the inning stranding 2. So here's Rizzo, and Rizzo cranks one. That's deep. It might be gone. It is Anthony Rizzo hitting that one straight to right field. See the bullpen dancing here. That's something new in this MLB. It's good to see that. You see the sprinkler back there, and Rizzo makes this a 3-0. Now here the next batter is, of course, going to be Harper, and Harper now cranks one. So back-to-back shots, 4-0. The Cubs are going strong. Both of those shots off 2 different pitchers. Green, that's the first one he dials up to Harper, and he cranks that one. Fans are going wild out here, dancing around. We have some good hitting today, and some good pitching by Crow. So Crow coming out here. He's going to take a ball off his knee, it looks like. The runner will be safe. Runner will advance over to third because we weren't able to get to the ball in time, but Crow will be all right because the next batter, 4-seam up in the zone. So trying to work out of this to preserve the shutout here. Next batter. And that was going to be a routine fly ball to right, and stranding 2 more of the Brewers. And well, this could be a good game here with Crow. The slider outside. Swinging so much over here. It looks like, I think he ends up with 12 strikeouts on the day, as this one is over to third. Easily playable after a double there. And well, we're going at the top of the order, and it is a 4-run lead. We will bring up Edwards, and Edwards will get a pop out to right. Well, high fly ball to right, but easily playable, and that will end your game. Crow is turning into a guy that could possibly be one of the most reliable guys out of our rotation. Kind of a shocker there, as he goes 5-2. Davies goes 2-5, and well, 2 solos, and then of course the next game we're going to see Arrieta come out here, and Thames trying to get this Brewers team to not be shut out today. Arrieta though 6-1, 11 starts, 2.99 ERA, and he is going strong like he has since last year. Trying to go for a third back-to-back Cy Young, but gives up a double here in the left center gap for 1 out. And Arrieta is trying to keep this without a score. So going next batter, 2-1. High fly ball in right field. It has a chance. The wind's going to push it out, and it's going to hit into the basket. That's a 2-run shot. And what do you know? It's Thames out here making it 2-0 Milwaukee. So this is still in the top of the first, though. We haven't even started batting, and we need to get something going here, as Barrett was the other one on base there with that double in left center. So 2 outs. 0-2 count, and a sinker outside. Staring at that one, and we get out of the inning, but not without a bomb by Thames to make it 2-0. Today we did give Contreras the day off with Seng down playing catcher. So we'll see a little bit of him, and we'll see Willie Peralta out here, 2-5. He has 3 no decisions. His ERA 4.91. Whip is 1.5, so we might be able to get some walks out of him, but not doing pretty good so far. As Russell, that's going to be a base hit over in left center with 1 out. We're trying to get it going here. Rizzo takes a ball to the elbow there on a full count. He will get up. He will be all right. Stares down Peralta. Will take his base. And now Harper. Harper gets way too much under it, jammed inside on the first pitch. So the runners do not advance, and that's 2 outs. And next is going to be Happ. Happ, high fly ball, but a routine one in center, and we strand 2 here. Hopefully it's not the same storyline, but on the Cubs this time. So we have one on first, fielded over to second, and now over the first, as we see Jimenez is out here playing in outfield. Baez is playing at, I believe, third, giving Chris Bryant a day off. We have a lot of guys getting the day off, getting some rest. Is Sang here chasing a changeup way in the dirt. So going to top of the third. 0-1 count. It's going to be fielded by Happ. And a good throw there. Athletic. And that will get Ray out at first. 2-2 count with 2 outs in the third. And slider inside. Gets Thames swinging at that one. Not going to get a home run today. Or at least at that bat. We have 2 on. Baez hits it. It's a high fly ball. Just got too much under it again. And that's a routine one out in left. So we strand 2 more with Baez at the plate. We're going back to the top of the 5th. There's a slider outside. Arrieta still trying to keep this team in it. It's still a 2-run ball game. And we go into the top of the 6th. 1 man on first. That's going to curve around Jimenez. He's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it in. Might have a play at home. We do. It's caught by Sang and tags out the runner, Barrett. And it will be a double, but 1 out there at home. So the next one, it's going to be into center and caught by Harper with 2 outs, and that will end your inning. So limiting the damage to nothing there. We do have 1 error earlier. And, well, it's the bottom of the 6th. Harper high fly ball against the shift. It looks like it's going to hit off the ground. I don't know why he didn't go for it. Harper has a 2-out double here, and the Cubs trying to catch up. Next is Happ. Happ, though, ground ball right over to the second baseman, and that will end your inning. So going to the bottom of the 9th. Happ on the outside, it's a 2-seam, late on it. There's your first out. Peralta is still out there going for the complete game shutout, and Jimenez grounds over to second. So we have 1 more chance here, 1 more out. And here's the next one, Baez. That's going to be a high fly ball, but it's a very easy one out left. And now Peralta with a complete game shutout here. First game, Cubs shut the Brewers out 4-0, but the Brewers answered back and shut the Cubs down 2-0. So we have a couple more games here as Arrieta gets his 2nd loss of the season. Just waiting for him to go on a streak. As we come back to Soldier Field for the 3rd game in this series of a 4-game series. The Cubs 34-22. 25-28 is the Brewers. And we're going to see John Lester come up against these bats. And we'll see if it's a tale of again shutouts, as Lester is 5-4, has 2 no decisions, a 2.60 ERA, just not getting the run support and, well, the wins when it counts. So here in the top of the first, 1 out, full count, 4-seam fastball straight down the middle, and that will retire him. So going again with 1 man over on first, slow roller over to second, easy play by Happ, and that will end your inning. So again, I believe we have KD, Chris Bryant over on third. He's getting the day off, I believe. As we'll see Chase Anderson, big record. This is why the Brewers have so many wins like they do. 6-1 out of 10 starts. Has 3 no decisions, a 3.68 ERA, and a 1.26 WHIP. So here, Hayward, the lead off. And that's going to be a hit hard, but straight over to short. And just snags that one. So going to the top of the 2nd, cutter up and in the zone, baby. Contreras throwing that one back with some spice after that strikeout. And again in the 2nd, 0-2 count, gets a slow roller to Russell. And Russell pulls Rizzo off the bag. And I think it is actually Baez that has the day off today. As coming back with the sinker outside corner, and Lester gets out of the inning with a strikeout. So Cubs still have no hits. Rizzo, Harper, Happ coming up here as we see Rizzo. 2-2 count, four seam. Looked like it moved a little bit in the zone. And well, that's a strikeout. So after striking out, the rest of the side are getting some pop-outs. We get Anderson to pitch on a four-seam way inside as Lester is continuing his dominance today. Does give up a hit, but here it is with the double play, and that will end your inning. So, Contreras and Lester trying to break this no-hitter going into the third, but they don't. So we go into the fourth, and four-seam outside with Lester, and that will be another strikeout. Lester hanging tough here. We have Hayward at the bottom of the fourth. Hayward, that's going to be a single on left, and that will be the first hit for the Cubs. Can we keep on going and building on that one with a no-out single? Next one, Russell. Russell cranks that over the left fielder, and we're going to go. It looks like Hayward held up, so Hayward will hold at third, and that will be a double for Russell with no outs. Now with Chris Bryant, that's going to be in right field, and we're going to go. It looks like that's going to get away from the fielder. It does. It's going to pop off the wall out there, and that will score two. Bryant going to third, and he will have a triple. A 2 RBI triple. And, well, that certainly breaks open the game as Bryant looked like it was against a weird shift. Bryant normally doesn't get that. But here with Rizzo, and Rizzo right over to short, and that will get the first out, but that will be scoring one more run there, so Rizzo has an RBI. So Anderson falling behind 3-0, and we'll see if this keeps going with Harper. Harper against the shift puts this in left, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Harper at second, he's going to hold. And that's a one-out double in the bottom of the fourth, so we keep this going. That's Harper's 18th of the year, and now Happ just trying to reach for that. And, well, that's going to be a slow roller to Shaw, easy to play there. And with 2 outs and a man on third, can we bring him home? Almora staring at another one, just not able to get a bat off his shoulder. And will we do make this 3-0. So we'll see what Lester has. We're going to go to the 6th. And that is going to be fair and bounce into the stands. And Ray will have a ground rule double. This is back up the middle. It's going to be fielded by Happ. And no big play here and trying to get the out at first. The runner does run around third and score. So the shutout is given up. It is 3-1 with 1 out. Man on first, and well, this is right over to Russell. And Russell just, I don't know what he's doing there. And well, that'll be a base hit. Looks like he bobbled it in his glove, probably with 2-2 count though. We have another retry. Happ to Russell to Rizzo, and that will end your inning on the double play. So not a lot with that, but there will be a 1-run score by Milwaukee as we go later in the game in the top of the 7th. First batter, 1-2 count, high fly ball, and it looks like that's going to be out. And well, that moves it within 3-2 Cubs as Lester gives up a solo shot in the top of the 7th. To the first batter he's pitched. And so Lester's going to be still out there with a man on first, full count. That's going to be over and right. It's going to be hauled in and thrown, and that's going to make runners on the corners, and that might be it for Lester for the day. And so we're going to bring out Grimm, and Grimm, that's right under Rizzo's glove, and Grimm gives up the hit to tie the ball game. So top of the 7th, still no outs. And well, the Brewers trying to take the lead here, but Grimm taking command. Slider outside, gets the first out. trying to induce a ground ball here. Right over to second. This is double play territory. Actually, we only need one more there, and we do get it over on second. But it's a tie ball game. And so Mauer is going to come out here in the 8th. This is going to be bunted. We're going to try for second. We get the man there, but not able to get the guy that bunted. So runners on the corners in the top of the 8th. Mauer, that's going to be another bunt. It's going to be a single. He will get that in. A suicide there, and that will make it 4-3. Mauer still over there, straight over to second, and we will get out of the inning, but the Brewers take the lead 4-3. So we need to come back here and get something going. We've only had 4 hits this entire game, but in the top of the 9th, we're being threatened, and the lead will increase here as Almora throws it in for center, but it will not be enough. With no outs in the top of the 9th, Brewers tack on one more. And we're still up in the top of the 9th. This is over in left field. That's caught and thrown in. So with 1 out. Cubs trying to get a ground ball here. They do. Over to short, and we can't handle it. Runner rounding third. We're going to throw it in, and it will be off the mark. Probably if we would have hit the cutoff, we would have had a chance. But we can't get Braun going there. And we're just going to keep Mauer there. And Mauer is going to give up a 3-run shot here. And well, this game got out of control quickly. And sometimes you have those games that just go out of control. And this is actually a 3-game set. So we're going to lose this series to Milwaukee. Mauer gets his first loss as a Cub coming out here in the first game. And Barnes will get his 4th win. So as we're going around, Schwarber's going to come off an injury. We have Oscar De La Cruz coming in later. And then in the next episode, we're going to be going into June. We are close to draft day, and that will be our next episode. So I will see you guys next time. Later.